in a second, I was helpless. Couldn't help but think we were innocent. Everybody that was with me couldn't make any sense to what was happening. But after it all, I realized the condition I was in. I am an eagle without wings. My feathers burn beneath my skin. My talons ripped apart by my identity, walking proudly inside of me. And my heart still beats, so I keep it going with the flow. Hope to move on with no glance back. I'm not in a hurry to make some progress, cause success is at the end, but the start is a mess. Now let me unfold and confess my story that hasn't been told. Blind vultures with twisted feathers, and yet they still dare to spread their wings. They searched for a victim in the crowd, looked around and found my brother. Never even bothered or cared to think twice about the gamble with this roll of dice. They took him for another piece of trash from Oakland, with no hope in what trash is worth caring for. They thought they could blame and convict him because the layer of his skin seemed thin enough to break and paint lies, darker than their feathers. They know better than the lies I told him, but my brother knows better. It didn't fall under the cracks that they thundered. Blind vultures with twisted feathers, and yet they still dared to spread their wings, made a silhouette of a false victory that hadn't quite met the end of its issues yet. My sister was just driving us to school, stopped us at the end of the curve. Younger brother tossed him to the ground. Older brother was the main chase. My friend had no relevance to the case. And they handcuffed everyone, sat us on the ground and made us look like fools. The pain and dilemma. It's still quite hard to mend and pretend that it never ever happened, but it did. And it rained real hard with no umbrella in our hands. My family will never be able to forget the past or even understand. These memories sticks with you, even when it doesn't want to be. Can you feel the trauma? I know my mama did. Lost her job because she thought she was a threat when the TV showed my house address for everyone to see. And she tried to explain the mistake, but all she received was cake in the face at the end. No apology. I know my father felt the trauma too. It's like an open invitation to invade our lives. Made a family, just to see you get treated like shit with the head as quick as a split, with a spit and spat to the face. And it don't just end like that. The most ridiculous thing they did was put my brother's name on the news when he was a minor. It was no mistake they did this. Take it as a reminder that the news is just drama. Did the TV ever say to the public how my family was wrongfully targeted and attacked? And did the TV ever say to the public how young men with my family's last name, which has no relation with my family at all, were wrongfully pulled out during school just to get questioned? It strikes me how much the news crafted this whole case for the public to make it seem like there was a proper investigation, when there was nothing but discrimination. Blind vultures with twisted feathers, yet they still dared to spread their wings. Held my brother in custody for nearly a week, and then what? He was released, because there was no evidence to even hold him in the first place. And for the first time in my life, I understood what innocent until proven guilty really means in this system. It's guilty until proven innocent.